Now next is the non-aqueous titration of weak acid or alkalimetry in non-aqueous solvents. So which are the components are taken for this method is the acid halides, anhydrides, acids, amino acids, xenols, etc. Example is barbiturates, phenobarbitone, xanthines, organic salt of inorganic acid, phenols, pyrols, sulfonamides, amides. So these are the compounds that are easily estimated by using the non-aqueous titration of the weak acid, that is alkalimetry in the non-aqueous solvents. Next, as same as that of the acidimetry, we have to know what type of solvents are used in the titration of weak acid. So this weak acid will be your compound, that is your sample will be the weak acid, and this sample have to be dissolved in the solvent. So we have to know what type of solvents can be chosen for the titration. So you can use different type of solvents like ethylene diamine, N-butylamine and morpholine can be used for the titration of weak acids like enols. And weaker base solvents like dimethyl formamide, in short DMF, anhydrous pyridine can be used for the titration of medium to strong acidic substances. And in case of low acidity substances like sulfonamides which contain N-alkyl substance, you can choose ethylene diamine as the solvent. In the stronger acids like sulfonamides with N-phenyl or N-pyridyl substitution, you can use dimethyl formamide as the solvent. Next is the titrants used in the titration of weak acid. So your sample, that is weak acid, is ready, solvent is ready. Now you have to know what is the titrants used. Titrants examples are lithium methoxide, potassium methoxide and tetrabutyl ammonium hydroxide. This potassium methoxide and sodium methoxide is a stronger titrant and is not used since it may produce a gelatinous reaction product. Because of this demerit, lithium methoxide in toluene is the important titrant that is used in the titration of weak acids. Other basic titrants examples are sodium amino methoxide, which is the strongest base, and sodium triphenyl methane, which is used for the weakly acidic components such as phenols and pyrols. Then we can also use tetrabutyl ammonium hydroxide in methanol to determine the number of weakly acidic substances. Then, so the titrant is ready. Now you have to determine the endpoint by using addition of some indicators. So which are the indicators that is used in the titration of weak acid? Examples are azoviolet in N-butylamine solvent, thymol blue in dimethyl formamide solvent. Ortho nitroaniline is the indicator used for the titration of very weak acid, and other indicators used are thymophthalin and para-hydroxyazobenzene. So you have to know one thing, these indicators are prepared, we have discussed indicators along with the solvent they are preparing. Why we are giving importance to the solvent of preparation is our titration is a non-aqueous titration. So all the indicators have to be prepared in the non-aqueous solvent. That's why we have to give importance to the non-aqueous solvents or solvent that is used for the titration of the preparation of the indicators. Next, so as like acidimetry, there we have studied the titrant perchloric acid. In alkalimetry, that is titration of weak acids, the solvent titrant used will be sodium methoxide solution in toluene methanol. So what are the preparation procedure? You have to cool 150 ml of anhydrous methanol in ice water and then add 2.5 gram of freshly cut sodium in small portions. When the sodium metal has dissolved, add sufficient toluene which is previously dried over sodium wire up to 1000 ml. And this solution can be standardized by using take dimethyl formamide 80 ml in a conical flask. Into it you have to add 0.15 ml of thymophthalin solution. After addition, immediately introduce 0.4 gram of benzoic acid and titrate with the sodium methoxide solution which is taken in the burette. Titration ends at formation of a blue endpoint. Appearance of a blue color will be the end point of the titration, and this solution have to be protected from the atmospheric carbon dioxide throughout the titration. After the titration, you have to go for the blank determination by omitting the sample. And for the calculation, the each ml of 0.1 molar sodium methoxide is equal to 0.01221 gram of C7H6O2, that is benzoic acid. During the blank determination, you have to omit the sample. The sample will be the benzoic acid. Without this benzoic acid, you have to take all the other methyl formamide and thymophthalate solution and then titrate with the sodium methoxide until you get a blue color as the end point.